I hate my life. Hey guys, Feint here back with another video. Today we're playing some more UHC Meetup on, of course, Badlion Network. And today I actually have a pretty interesting topic to talk about. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about Badlion versus Ultra. So if you guys don't know or are unfamiliar, right now there's kind of like a rivalry almost between two servers, two of, I would say, the leading servers right now in UHC and stuff like that, which is Ultra and Badlion. So Badlion right now is kind of losing a little bit, but I don't want to talk too biasly, so I'm gonna like kind of explain my points and stuff like that. So if you guys don't know, Ultra is mainly just UHC right now, but they are adding practice and UHC Meetup. They also have UHC factions, which is actually really good. And they're also going to be having Cheat Breaker, which is supposed to release on the 21st, which is the day this is being uploaded, but I don't know. J-Halt said it would be released sometime this week no matter what, or not no matter what, like the development version should be out this week or something like that. Which means it could still come out like Saturday or something, but like that's at latest, which is like a 1-day delay at most, which isn't really that bad if you think about it, so that's whatever. Either way, it's not the point. Right now Ultra's kind of doing everything right. Ultra has the community backing them overall. They have more community and stuff like that. They have pretty good owners in the sense that they have been listening to the community, and they've been kind of like playing it really smart. They haven't really done much to kind of get them any, you know, bad rep or whatever from the community or really anyone. They've been playing it really smart, I'd like to say. Whereas like Badlion's been a little bit naive, I'd say. Even though I love Badlion, they've been kind of like MCSG. They've been too slow to change, and they haven't been exactly as good as it used to be. Like, for example, UHC is really not very good. The anti-X-ray is very laggy and not great and whatnot. Also, like, the games are extremely long. It doesn't really make it that fun. The caves are way too small, which makes like the games feel just even that much more longer, which doesn't really make anyone want to play any more than, you know, they already do. And doesn't really motivate players to continue to play and whatnots. As well as, you know, their staff team. I don't know. I don't like their staff team. Most people don't like their staff team. They're very corrupt. And I think Archie can fix that. Of course, I'm not shit talking Badlion. I'm about to shit talk Ultra here in a second as well, to keep bias and stuff. And I will also speak positively about them both here in a second. So before any Badlion people are like blah 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 blah, blah, they're like staff team or whatever, tries to take my rank or whatever, that's just weird, because Archie told me he likes criticism. So I'm speaking my mind. I'm saying as much as, you know, I believe. So basically UHC, you know, anti-X-ray is bad, makes it really laggy, makes it kind of choppy and annoying. As well as arenas kind of died. There's like nothing to really do in arena. No one really plays it. It's too many laggy people. As well as the knockback's kind of awkward. They changed it not too long ago and made that knockback even more awkward than it used to be. They've also, what's it called? They've also made it like there's not really that many fun ladders and much, like there's no Red Rover or anything like that. And global chat kind of killed, you know, arena. As long as like Elo went away too, which kind of made it less enjoyable for a longer amount of time, which I don't think anyone liked at all. So yeah, like all of those things kind of hurt Badlion a lot, and a lot of players have been asking for that to change, and they haven't. I want to say they haven't been listening. It's just they've been more focused on other projects, which made it seem like they weren't listening at least, which isn't very good. They haven't had much competition to like make them work any quicker, so you know that's not very good, because they've been working a little slowly. But on the turnaround of things, Badlion has been listening recently, and 6.0 is looking pretty good. I've not played a 6.0 thing, so I don't really want to speak. I'm not speaking from personal experiences. I'm more or less speaking from what I've heard. But from what I've heard, they made caves a lot more enjoyable. Like caving's actually enjoyable, and you can strip mine and stuff like that. As well as games are much shorter, meaning you don't have to sit there for like 1 hour just to get into a PvP battle with full or like half diamond. You don't need mine full because the caves are so not good. And you know, there's various other like little things. Okay. I hate my life. Alright, anyway, so yeah, I don't know. For the most part, Badlion's slowly getting up. They're making season 15, which I actually tested, and it was really nice. Everything seemed extremely smooth. No real issues that I noticed immediately. Of course, there were bugs because this was, I think, a month or 2 ago that I tested it. So there was a lot more bugs than there will be in initial release. And, you know, everything looks pretty great for Badlion right now. But you know, overall, you know, hopefully competition's like a really good thing, so hopefully that really helps. But either way, now it's time to talk about Cheat Breaker, which is going to be a bit more controversial since yeah, I don't want to really say it because I feel like, yeah, but I'm going to be talking bad and good about Cheat Breaker, or not Cheat Breaker, about Ultra. So if you were an Ultra staff or Ultra owner and you don't like my criticism, I don't know what to tell you, dude. You own a server, you gotta take some of it at least. I'm not gonna completely shit talk your server. I'm just trying to give my own opinions, and you can use these to either make your server better or to, you know, to just ignore it, because I mean, these are opinions, have nothing to do with everyone's feelings. So yeah, don't take them too personally or whatever. So first things first, I want to say things that Ultra is doing right. So basically, Ultra right now has probably a better staff team. I think they're a lot less corrupt and they're a lot nicer, in my opinion, and they just seem like an overall better staff team from my experiences. A lot of people have different experiences, but when I can tell, the staff team doesn't seem half as corrupt, and they seem like genuine, you know, people to a degree. That's only from the ones I've known, though. Also, another thing they're doing right, in my opinion, are the UHC game modes. UHC game modes are so much better on Ultra. Usually, I mean, sometimes they copy Badlion, but like, Ultra, for some reason, always hosts pretty good games, whereas like Badlion hosts, or used to host, really annoying game modes like Strength and stuff like that, that no one really wanted to play. So right off the bat, that's pretty good. On top of that, they have really good advertising, because of course they have like Nestor, Tylars, and people like them advertising their server, which makes it very populated. On top of that, they have a very good dev team, I think, because they work on things pretty much as soon as possible. They get things done pretty quickly, and it's pretty impressive. Like, Meetup's been done in like 2 days or whatever, and it's almost ready for release from what I can tell, but I don't know too much about the behind the scenes part. But I've played a few games, and it seems like it might even be ready for full release, which is actually pretty exciting, in my opinion. On top of that, they will be having Cheat Breaker, which will make it very fun to play, because, like, you know, no cheaters. It makes it fun, or at least very hard to cheat, because, yeah, but, okay, I'm lagging. Other than that, they've also made it to where, games are much shorter, so you don't sit there forever, and there's probably, there's way more games hosted more frequently, which makes it to where if you die in a UHC, it's not really that big a deal, so you don't really gotta get too salty about dying in a UHC, so you don't gotta kind of like rage, whatever. It's just kind of, it's nice that way. Also, less cheaters from my experience, because more people get screen shared, so it makes it much harder to kind of like consistently cheat on on Ultra. Plus, there's no point of X-raying, because my next point, caves are just so nice and clean. It's just, it feels really nice and smooth and quick. It doesn't feel annoying, or, you know, there's no real reason to really dislike it. But I'm gonna get on to the points why I kinda think they can improve, or things I think aren't exactly as good as they could have been, or could be, I guess. Number one, I think, personally, I do not enjoy the cow rates. I know they will be fixing this. It's probably like one of the biggest complained about things is like cows are impossible to find, or like they're not exactly extremely frequent. Like some people can spend almost the entire game looking for one fucking cow, which is, I don't know, it doesn't make much sense since sugarcane is very like everywhere. So like why would you make cows of all things hard to find? Or like, I don't know, just make it to where sheep drop leather as well, or I don't know, just find a way to fix that. That'd be great. As well as I don't feel like there's too much originality with Ultra. Now this can be taken two different ways. Of course there's not much originality you can really do on Minecraft, I guess. I mean there are, but it only can go to an extent with UHC. Personally I think they should add more game modes or more games to do on Ultra. Like they're just doing the typical arena and, you know, UHC and Meetup and like UHC F. That's pretty like, that's pretty unique. It's pretty cool, and it's like the only populated thing like that's like fun to play, I guess, or like that keeps people playing. I don't know what you would consider it, but I don't know, it makes it really cool. Oh, I wasn't able to place it in time. That makes it sad. I don't know, I can't really think of much things to dislike about Ultra. They seem to be doing everything pretty right now. They have much better PR, and they just seem much like a smoother network and whatnot. But that's just for right now. I mean, of course, you can start off really well. It doesn't mean you're gonna end off extremely well either. So maybe Badlion can pull up some type of comeback and, you know, stay alive longer than Ultra. Because, I mean, the thing that Badlion has over Ultra is experience and more dedication, more dedicated players. I feel like more people would come back, or like more likely to come back to Badlion, and, you know, more people are willing to stick through Badlion through like the tough, not tough days, I guess, yeah, the tough days, if you want to consider it that. Because like, you know, it's kind of hard to play like a UHC now. It's not exactly the most enjoyable, but because, you know, it's Badlion, people are still going to play it for quite some time, just because it's, well, it's Badlion and it has more publicity, I guess. I don't know, but I think, I don't know, that's something Badlion has over Ultra: experience as well. That's about it though. They don't really have too much over Ultra, but they can always bring it back. There's no like, they haven't died just yet, not fully. I mean, I don't know, I'm hoping for competition, like proper competition. I don't really notice too much, or yeah, there wasn't very much competition before Ultra, like at all. There wasn't really any competition from what I noticed. I mean, everything else was basically dead, hence why Badlion, I feel like, slacked off a little bit. I don't know, maybe that's just my personal opinions and stuff like that, but nonetheless, you know, Badlion could come back. I hope they do. Not like beat Ultra, but I hope they like come back and, you know, their two top dog servers can at least have the same type of audience and stuff like that, just so it's not like, you know, a division between the communities, which is Badlion versus Ultra, which I don't know, I don't really like. I like, you know, both servers to, or I want both servers to succeed, because that competition is very good, because it makes both servers more on edge, and I feel like more inclines to fix their stuff as quickly as possible, which is why I think, you know, Ultra is trying their hardest to do things very rapidly and quickly, just so they get ahead of Badlion and stay ahead of Badlion, and to like catch up with like in competition, stuff like that, which, you know, I think is really cool and whatnot and neat. But other than that, there's not really much to talk about right now. I don't know, from my personal opinion, I think Ultra's doing better right now. But with season 15 coming out and UHC 6.0, I really do think Badlion can do something here. I really do think competition will be more even fielded and whatnot. I know it seemed a little biased towards Ultra in this video, but I don't know, I'm not extremely biased towards Ultra. It's just there's not many things you can exactly dislike about Ultra. I mean, the only thing you can really dislike about it is that they host very similar game modes to like as they always host similar game modes. They don't really host too many different game modes a day, you know what I mean? I don't know, it just seems like every game at least there's a team of 2 cut clean backpacks, which is pretty annoying because I don't know, it just annoys me. But because they host an FFA at the same time, it doesn't bother me that much, as well as like a big team game like a team of 3, team of 4. So I couldn't complain about that. That was one of my big complaints before, but they fixed that. So I mean, not very many bugs with Ultra. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave your ideas and opinions in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think of Badlion versus Ultra. Who do you think is better? Do you want them both to survive? Do you want one to completely die? Do you like, what are your basic opinions? Other than that, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Good boy.